Ah, I'm back. I know you guys thought I was gonna be. Oh well, you said Wednesday, right? You said you're gonna pull up on Wednesday. Where's the bicep day for Wednesday? Why are we here right now? RFD, why are we here right now? Oh, you know what? I was like, you know what? Let me stop crying, and being a punk, and just record a good shoulder day, man. Full freaking shoulders, going crazy on shoulders today. Full freaking shoulders. Hour of cardio, and probably maybe an hour of shoulders. No tomfoolery today with shoulders. Side delts. We're gonna be picking up the dumbbells. Oh, you know what? We'll be picking up the cables today. I seen something on the internet I want to try with the cables. Nothing too different, but a little bit different that I want to try out. So we're gonna be picking up the freaking cables, and after cables, we're probably gonna go do some. Why not do some dumbbells? Seated dumbbell lateral raises, right? And then that side delts finish. And after that, we'll go to a little bit dark. It's a little bit dark. That's all right. Not a big deal. We're gonna go to. Oh, music on. We're gonna go to front delts, rear delts, because rear delts is kind of pretty much a lagging muscle for me, a muscle I don't really pay too much attention to. So we'll do what you call it? What's that machine? The pec deck machine. But we're gonna be doing rear delts on that. So rear delts on that, and then we'll get the cables again. Do rear delts with the cross extensions with the cables. You have the cables at the top, both of them. You grab one side, you grab the second side, then you're doing the cross extensions for the rear delts. And the front delts, we'll just grab some dumbbells, grab a barbell maybe. This guy's on the whole other lane. Grab some dumbbells, probably grab the barbell and oh, dumbbells. We'll grab the dumbbells and do a single arm dumbbell raises, and then we'll go on the shoulder press machine, and then call it that for shoulders. So 2 workouts for each muscle, pretty much. 2 workouts for each muscle. Hour of cardio, and we got to stretch. So it's gonna be a little bit of a session. That's not too much of a big deal for me. I'm going pretty early to the gym, so that won't be much of a big deal. So I think like I'm thinking too tomorrow. I add I actually add some cardio to the end of my workouts. 10 minutes of cardio, 15 minutes of cardio in the beginning, 10 minutes at the end. I always try to do cardio at the end, but now I'm thinking I could push it a bit harder and do cardio at the beginning and the end just to burn those extra calories, just to burn more calories. So like I'm doing it like half an hour a day, right? Like I'm doing my half an hour of cardio every day in the morning, right? I'm at the gym and I'm doing it, so spending a little bit more time at the gym. I'm kind of trying to push to 2.5 hours now, a little bit. Hour and a half, like 2 hours, 2.5 hours for the gym. So yeah. Yep. I was just thinking like, why not just freaking do a shoulder day, man? Like I haven't had a serious shoulder day in a very long time. I would do shoulders, but like I would freaking like do just one part of the muscle, and like that's not the best idea. Let me have a good shoulder day going, make the shoulders grow because I want my shoulders to stand out. I want them to stand out. That's how you get the V. That's how make your the illusion of your waist is smaller, right? And I don't have the smallest waist, obviously, so I gotta get bigger shoulders, bigger back to make that illusion a reality. You know. So I'm thinking, keep it simple, keep it pretty light on the light side of shoulders. Make sure I rotate my shoulders good, stretch it up good. Because honestly, when it comes to shoulders, you don't really stretch, you don't really use your shoulders as much. So when you do use it, it's like, holy smokes, what's going on? It's like you're stepping into new territory with your shoulders. So rotating it a little bit for like a minute or two, both sides, it it's it's really good. It's really good. You should do that. It's really healthy for your shoulders. Doing it here and there, rotating it, because you don't really like. For me, I don't use my shoulders as much on a daily basis. So when I go and do a shoulder activity, it it hurts. You know what I mean? It's like holy smoke! Like it's not. It's it just hurts. It gets sore. I start my shoulder starts tweaking, starts getting tweaked, and you don't like it. So keeping your shoulder healthy by rotating it, maybe hanging on the pull-up bar and just swinging around with like hanging with one arm and just letting it rotate a bit. It keeps the muscle and the joint healthy. You know what I'm saying? So maybe put that in for your stretching sessions before you do any shoulder movement. What I do the rotator cuff movement with the cables from going up and then going from the side. That'd be one of the stretches for my shoulder, other than just rotating it normally. So, but other than that, I'm done chatting. I'm done yapping. I gotta lock in, get freaking focused for cardio. Hour long session of cardio. So I'm gonna do half an hour on the stairmaster, and another half an hour on the treadmill, just to switch it up, switch up the vibe, and just get my energy back. Because after like half an hour, 40 minutes on the stairmaster, I just can't go a certain level anymore. I can't go higher than like level 8 or 9. You know what I mean? Can't go anything higher than like level 8 or 9. I gotta have to stay around like 7. It's like around like 7. I'm staying there. And it's like I just can't go anything higher than that. Like, after like 40 minutes, I'm just like, no, I can't go to 9. I can't go to 10. I can't do it. I'm just too tired. Especially on my home gym, the one that I always go to. Like, no, I can't go anything higher than that. So it's difficult. So, but other than that, I'm literally like 2 minutes away from the gym. So I'm gonna get in there and get ready to go. Get ready to go, man. So I will see you on the cables for shoulders. So when I was doing my freaking cardio, I was freaking I was like, I don't think the best idea is to start was to end with what you call it, the thing, the treadmill. I was thinking, you know what, maybe the treadmill is, I don't know, I feel like the treadmill, I'm not gonna burn enough calories doing the treadmill for 10 minutes after every workout. And then just like burn like I burnt like 20 something calories on the treadmill just sitting on there for like 10 minutes. So I was thinking maybe I put the incline up. And I was like, no, incline's not really gonna work. incline's not really gonna make much of a difference. Nothing you really do on the treadmill makes much of a difference. So I was just like, you know what, maybe I'll just stick with the freaking bike. Bike will probably be better. So for here, for lateral raises, the freaking this is midway. No, it's not all the way. No, it's not the bottom. It's not the bottom. It's midway where my arm is. Right. So it's from what I heard, it's a little bit better for the stretch as you're getting on the stretch. So you go back a little bit more as you're at this distance. You get more of that stretch at this midway point with the cable over here. So I'm gonna keep switching freaking alternating arms and then yeah, alternate arms for like 2 or 3 sets, and then yeah, that'll be it. That's a good start. Like how I had my arm, it's kind of the same way as if I had the dumbbells. Like not straight to the side from here, right? A little bit at a 45-degree angle, bent down, and then I raise it up. You see me do it when I grab the dumbbells after this, probably next set. I'm gonna land the weight. Alright. Let's go do some dumbbell elbow raises. Smell it. Whew. Whew. Ooh. 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 Just I got it. Alright. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh. Side nuts are freaking fully pumped, bro. Man. Freaking lateral raises. Straight focusing on that pump, man. That's it. Okay. Alright, let's do rear delts. I want to do rear delts first. machine's right behind me, so let's get to it. Not much of a walk. So a good 3 light squeezing sets. Ah. Ooh. Actually, why am I doing this? Let me do one arm. Let me just do one arm at a time. I'll show you what I'm gonna do. Oops. I can't even get my freaking thigh up on here because my freaking hamstring is still crazy sore. Ah. Oh. Ooh. 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 Alright. I think we'll just use the dumbbells after maybe a good 3 sets of these. Ooh. 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 Ugh. 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 Ah, so friggin' hard to do this on my chest. Chest is still sore from Saturday. Just have to do it because you're squeezing in. You're squeezing in from here. And your chest is sore, right? So that's a pretty painful experience. Okay. One more sip. All right. Okay. Let's try and get. All right, the cables are good. We can get the cables. Focusing strictly on reps. So we're gonna go light. Woo. Oh, that's too heavy. Too heavy. Even after being on the pec deck, too much. Yeah. 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 Ew. Ew. Yeah. Ew. 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 Yeah. Ew. Ah. I feel like I was kind of working on my chops right there. That is kind of unavoidable, but it's alright. Do two more sets. God. Ah. Mm, 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 mm. Uh, 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 Ugh. 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 Oh god. Ah. Okay. Let's go to freaking front delts, man. All right, let's get this over with. Ah. Ugh. 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 Ah. God. God. I gotta put all this away after. Ah. Ooh. Put it away. God. All right. Shoulder press. Okay, shoulder press is open. Let's do some shoulder press. So I'm thinking a good solid drop set right here. Pumping out crazy reps, focusing on getting that pump. And then that'll be it for shoulders. Maybe I'll start at 40 pounds, 45. Work my way down. Ah. Ah. One more. Ah. 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 Whew. Okay. Whew. Whew. Okay. Whew. All right. Oh. We are done. I don't want to do any poses. Not really much in the mood on a cardio day. Main goal is to go home and just freaking eat, man. I don't really care about posing, especially not on a day like this. Not on a cardio day. I know I got the shoulder pump, but I gotta get home and eat, man. I gotta fill my stomach up with something before I freaking want to kill myself. All right, let's get the hell out of here. Whew. Oh man, we are done. We're finished, complete. I have to put some freaking Vaseline on my lips, man. Lips was getting so dry in there. Just freaking crazy dry in there. Oh, okay. Let's go home, man. Let's go home and eat. We gotta eat. And I'm going out in the next 3 hours, 2 hours. So I gotta go home and just eat, man. Replenish my energy immediately. So I'm thinking of a protein shake, but the issue with the protein shake is that I'm getting tired of the taste of it. When I first got it, I forgot the name of the protein shake, but it was like a maple waffle flavor, right? And then like in the beginning I was like, wow, this is so freaking good, man. I gotta get this again. Like, this is the best protein I've ever had. Like, in a meal replacement, for meal replacement, pretty much. So I'm like, whoa, this is the best I've ever had, man. I gotta get another thing of this, right? And then, like, over time, I'm like, holy smokes, this doesn't even taste good anymore. You know what I mean? I was like, oh man, like, it doesn't really taste that good anymore. It just doesn't. Like, so, like, even with pre-workout, like the pre-workout that I have, it doesn't taste good anymore. It just tastes like freaking just stuff. Like, I don't taste the fruit flavors or anything like that, whatever additives or anything like that, you know, crazy sugars or stuff like that. I just don't taste it. I don't taste it. It's the same for me. You know what I mean? And now I can't really enjoy it now. I just gotta drink it, you know? I just gotta drink, boom, 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 done, you know? Man, I can't really think about the taste anymore. I just gotta think about getting it down. So maybe I'll put a protein shake down if I'm not feeling the protein. If I'm not interested in making a protein shake, I'll probably make some oatmeal. If I'm not interested in oatmeal, there might be food already cooked at home. But honestly, well, if that's the case, I'm gonna have to have a bowl before I go out, and then another bowl when I get back home, which is later tonight around 9:30, 10 o'clock. So yeah, that's kind of the plan I have for food. Getting in food for me is, I don't know, like, I'm getting in food for me at certain times, like at night now. Like, I've been like staying up a little bit later than usual, so the food could actually digest, and I'm not just, you know, I'm not just going to sleep with a whole bunch of food in my stomach, right? Like, it needs to digest first, and I want to let it digest. Oh man, my jaw hurts. I want to let it digest because I don't want to wake up in the middle of the night and I'm freaking crapping my pants, or the next day I can't constipated, you know what I mean? A couple of days ago, I had curry. My mom made curry chicken and roti, and I had that, and I just couldn't take a dump that night. I literally couldn't. Like, I wanted to, but I just couldn't. And then the day after, I took a dump. Everything just digested out. And I think I was like, even when I took the dump, I'm like, I think this is stuff from like a day ago, because like it had a different look than what I just ate recently, you know what I mean? I was like, wow, like my food is not digesting. Like, I gotta really take the time to let it digest, you know? So even before I go do my workouts or anything like that, I try and let the food digest, because I don't like going there with a full ass stomach. And I didn't take a dookie before the gym. I like taking dookies before the gym, because it's just better, obviously. Like it's good for digestion, like I said. Pissing a whole bunch, you know, and whatnot. So digestion for me is very important, because I digest food a little bit slower. So doing that is learning how to digest stuff, and just letting it digest and not going out and doing crazy stuff is something I'm learning at the moment. I'm gonna freaking turn here. I don't want to wait for this light. It's gonna take a little bit too long. Stuff I'm learning at the moment. So yep. Obviously, if you have a fast metabolism, eating a whole bunch of food isn't much of an issue with you, and digestion is really not much of an issue. It's more it's a little bit too dark. It's more just eating the food, eating as much of the food as you need to eat, right? Is what's a bit more important. Raises up the exposure. It's a little bit. Whoa! Okay. Flashbang. It's a little bit too high. Calm down. Okay, let's see. Yeah, man. iPhone 7, man. iPhone freaking 7. I remember I was taking my videos on the iPhone 11. And I had it down here, like I'm recording down here in my hand, you know. I was back in the day. Not really back in the day, but I was in the beginning of this series. So, oh man, cold, freaking cold, man. It is freezing. So, it's like freaking -7, man. What the flip? It is so cold today. It's not that cold, but it's cold because I was sweating a whole bunch in the gym, and now I'm outside, and now that sweat is dried up, and it just makes you feel cold. So that always sucks. That's just stuff I get used to. And also, I've been wearing boxers on my cardio days. I've just been wearing shorts, because when I keep wearing boxers on my cardio days, it doesn't feel that loose. And I need some air to breathe, you know, through my crotch, right? Whilst I'm doing cardio on the Stairmaster. And also, I don't like freaking using up a whole bunch of boxers when I don't have to. It's unnecessary, you know. I always like having some boxers ready, you know. If I get home, boom, slap my boxers on, like put the same boxers on, like at least, you know, a couple days. You know, it's not getting dirty. I'm not, you know, crapping my pants, you know, pissing in the boxers, you know what I mean? Ejaculating in the boxers or anything like that. Like, nothing like that's happening. So, like, it stays clean, right? You know, no one's going down there to smell my penis. So, that's not much of a big deal. You know, I could wear my boxers 3 or 4 days in a row, you know, without it like smelling or anything like that. Yes, I sweat, but like, look now, like now I don't really have to worry about the sweat or me changing the boxer as soon as I'm done cardio. I could just go home, put the boxers on, it smells good, it's clean, you know, and I'm good. So on with my day, right? So it's just small things that help me out with that just helps out throughout my day, you know what I mean? Small things. small things matter. So that's how I get through my days when it comes to cardio. And also I'm running out of what you call it, the hydration powder that I have. I gotta get another one, different flavor. I'm using the Biotin. It's okay, it's alright. It gives me what I need. Does keep me hydrated whilst I'm doing cardio. Because I remember I was just drinking water whilst I'm doing like 40 minutes of cardio. I'm like, this is not doing anything for me, keeping me hydrated. It's like I'm drinking it and like my mouth is still dry. I'm like, what's the issue with that? So I'm like, let me buy vitamin water that's gonna keep me hydrated. Buy some Gatorade, like actual stuff to keep you hydrated, not just water, stuff with electrolytes in it. So yeah, that's when I made the switch. So that was a while ago though. It was a bit of a while ago. Just drinking water, it was just never good with me. Like I just hated it, man. Like, it just didn't make any sense. I never thought like water. It never came to my mind like water. It keeps you hydrated, but at the same time, whilst I'm doing cardio, I feel thirsty. I'm drinking a whole bunch of water. I'm like, I still feel thirsty. I could be hydrated, but I'm like, wow, I feel thirsty. I need something, with taste or with electrolytes. Water doesn't have electrolytes. Water's just water. Water doesn't have anything in it. You know what I mean? Water's just water. Oh yeah, I recommend that you do your cardio just to make your cardio easier. To do it with some sort of hydration. That's something that makes it easier for me. Made my cardio easier. So yeah, I think that's it for me. I gotta go home. I'm just thinking about what I'm gonna eat, what I gotta consume for tonight. So I gotta go home, gotta go get ready, put some food in my stomach, and then go out, come back, eat some more food, and then chill, go to sleep. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow for biceps. Tomorrow's gonna be it's gonna be a little bit of a different session with the additional cardio. So that's gonna be fun. Looking forward to that. So I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.